So welcome to MCN's Cruiser of the Year, the Diavel V4, a new model for this year, in fact. So this category is extremely broad. You know, it covers everything from sort of your stereotypical American big full dress cruisers, all the way to the pure sort of performance end almost of the market. And that segment where performance is king has really been completely defined by the Diavel. So when it first came out as a V-twin, it blew everyone away with enormous stomp and performance, married to, you know, this cruisery aesthetic, and obviously one of the fattest rear tyres in the game. It's a remarkable thing to ride, and you know, we did the launch in Abu Dhabi. Michael Neves was out there on that, and I think what blew us away really was just how easy it is to get all that power down. I mean, we're talking 166 brake horsepower, 236 kilos. So, and it's not the lightest thing on earth, but in cruiser terms, it's really quite good. But yeah, I think it's that blend, isn't it, of performance and style that really sets it apart.
And the fact that it's been pushed on so far in its V4 guise, I mean, it's
absolutely
15 kilos less than the previous model, and that makes such a difference to the overall package.
Huge.
It's such an impressive machine because, as Michael said on the launch, it does so much that you wouldn't expect it to be able to do, and so well.
Yeah.
The fact that Ducati have managed to package up a cruiser and give it so much performance and so much capability, that's why it's such a worthy winner, and that's without even mentioning how usable it is. I mean,
absolutely.
it's got the engine from the Multistrada, essentially, which also has the rear bag deactivation, so it's much more manageable, it's better on fuel.
Better heat management.
Yeah, it's just
so more comfortable.
Such a better package, and that's why it's such a worthy winner, isn't it?
Absolutely. And remarkable how well these bikes actually steer and handle. I mean, you look at that fat rear tyre and you think that's not going around a corner anytime soon. And yet they steer almost like a big naked, don't they? It's remarkable. So obviously, you know, all bikes these days are kind of defined by the amount of electronics that they have on them as well. And when you've got this amount of power and torque and in a fairly sort of low and raked out bike, obviously that's even more important, isn't it?
I think that's really part of what makes the Diavel so good. It's part of what makes Ducati so good and why they've got so many bikes at the top of so many different sectors. The electronics are more than just a little hand on your shoulder. There's something that truly transforms the way that you're able to ride a bike, and the way that the electronics look after this push it almost into the next sector, push it from a cruiser to a real genuine sporty machine that transcends what it looks like.
Absolutely. And obviously, talking about electronics, you know, having great ABS and traction control on a bike that's sort of long and low, you know, a lot of cruisers just push the front under heavy braking, and obviously the opportunity to spin up that back tyre is huge. So the electronics are sort of more important maybe on a bike like this than they almost are on a naked or a super naked.
Exactly that, and it's the same with the components. Having them big Brembos, being able to stop a bike of this weight and of this size, it's no easy task. And the way that Ducati managed to put a whole package together with suspension, with brakes, with electronics, with an engine that is so refined is
5 kilos lighter, just the engine, than the V-twin. So two extra cylinders, 5 kilos less.
It's incredible what they've done, and for all of them reasons, it is a seriously worthy winner.
Absolutely, and hence that's why it is our Cruiser of the Year 2023.